Hello YouTube, how's everyone doing? It's Professional here. So today I got another crazy current events video for you guys, and this is talking about the worst PlayStation update that I have ever seen, and this is not an exaggeration. I think this is the worst PlayStation 4 update that I've ever personally seen. So I woke up this morning and I had a bunch of messages from people and also comments on my videos of people telling me, "Pro, make a video about the new PlayStation update. It's absolutely terrible." So I decided to check out what was in this update, and I decided to install the update just to see for myself, and yes, it is the worst update that I have ever seen in my life. So before you install the PlayStation update, you can check for the details, and this is what you get. Main features in the system software update. The following changes have been made to party messages. When starting a party, you can now choose to create a new group or select an existing group. When you create a new group, it'll be saved even after the party is ended. You can start a new party with the same members by selecting the group that you previously created. You can now use your groups across party and messages. You can send messages to a group you created for a party or start a party with a group you've messaged with. For groups of 3 or more members, the group owner can now remove members from the group. The group owner is the player that created the group. What really caught my eye in this was right here where it says the public-private setting for parties has been removed. Only members of the group can join the party. Are you serious, Sony? Really? Come on. They're removing public and private parties. So now public and private parties are gone. So now you need to invite everybody to a group. And I could see how this could be stupid in both ways. The first way is you now got to go through all these hoops. You now got to go through all this nonsense in order to start a party. So I tried to start a party with my friend earlier, and I tried to load my friends list, and guess what? Because of this crappy update, friends lists won't load. So friends lists are now completely broken. I have over 2,000 people on my friends list. I'm having a really hard time trying to load this. I can't load the thing. And when you want to start a party with somebody, you got to get them into a group first and then invite them. It's why do they have to make it so complicated? Why can't it simply be where you just invite the person to the party, and then you can choose to make the party private or public? Why does it have to be so confusing like this? And what's going to happen to public parties that people want to play on games? So like when people make an event, you know, they're playing Ghost Recon, and they maybe make a public party, and they say, everybody join for Ghost Recon. Or, you know, they're playing maybe Modern Warfare, everybody join for Modern Warfare, or everybody join for Red Dead. And they're trying to get public parties and trying to get people involved in that and join and meet new people. This is going to interfere with that whole system. This is just stupid. But guys, the update gets even worse. The worst part about this update is the privacy issues. So if you look, when you join a PlayStation party now, you get this little notification that you are being recorded by Sony, and by joining a PlayStation party, you agree to be moderated. So now Sony is essentially violating your privacy. Sony is literally spying on you right now. Sony is literally listening. Now, I don't think that they're listening in on every single party, but they probably have switches where they can go back and forth to each party and listen in on that. This is a major privacy issue. This is just ridiculous that a company like Sony can just start listening in on you. And Sony's argument would be that this is for moderation, this is to make sure that people are following the code of conduct. But if somebody is violating the code of conduct, if they're sending you a bunch of messages on PlayStation, you can just report that already, and Sony is pretty quick on responding to that. But in this case, the fact that they're now listening to your parties, and this has the potential to backfire really badly. And I don't know what they mean specifically with this other message where it will now be given to other users and users can report that. I don't know what they mean by that, because how are they going to prove that that is your voice exactly? Because what they could do is they could record the screen, they could mute the screen, and then they could put in somebody else's voice and then say, oh, this is the person that was saying that to me. And they could abuse the system in order to get those people banned. So how is this exactly going to work? And also, another thing that caught my eye is it says here that you can now join parties even if there are members that you've blocked. When you join a party with a blocked member, or when a blocked member joins the party, you'll receive a notification. During the party, you won't hear each other, and the game you're playing as well as your share play status won't be displayed. In addition, the blocked member won't be notified that you've blocked them. Ugh. So now, like, the whole purpose of blocking somebody is so that you don't play with that person. And now you're telling me that that person can join your party? That person you can join the party of the blocked person, and the blocked person can join your party. You gotta be kidding me on this. And fortunately, it says that that person is going to be muted, but still, it's the fact that that person is in your party. The whole idea of blocking somebody is so that you don't play with them anymore. So now why did Sony change this around, or now block people can join your parties? It's just stupid. And on top of that, the update gets even worse. So look at this. We right here they've removed play together. They have literally removed play together. Why did they remove play together? It says here, play together sessions can no longer be started during a party. For online multiplayer games, you can start a game session from within the game. Seriously? Seriously, Play Together was a very useful feature. If you're unfamiliar with what Play Together is a feature that was in the PlayStation Party. And basically what you would do is you would go into a section, you would hit Play Together, and it would invite everybody. It would send out PlayStation invites to the people that you're trying to play with in that party. People didn't have to accept it, but it was a convenient thing that it could just send out an invite to everybody in your party. It was easy to squad up with people that way, and this made it easy, especially when there's a lot of video games that have invite systems that are broken. Like, for instance, Modern Warfare, one game that I play, the invite system on that game is broken. A lot of times I'll be playing with friends and the game will say they're offline when they're not offline. And so I rely on Play Together in order to invite my friends. The same thing happens on Red Dead Online, where it says people are offline when they're not offline, and I'm trying to invite my friends. I use Play Together. I did the same thing in other games in the past. So by them removing Play Together, that's a terrible idea. That is just a stupid idea. And on top of that, this whole update is broken. It doesn't work right now. I can't get people in parties right now. My friends list won't load. The whole thing has just been an epic disaster, and they're violating your privacy. What was Sony thinking when they made this update? Who was the idiot who came up with this? Who thought that this was a good idea? Who honestly thought that this was a good idea? I don't know. There's just so many issues with this update. If you haven't installed this update, I don't recommend installing this update because this is just a disaster. Let Sony know that you won't stand for this. Let them know that you don't want your privacy violated. If you're in a party with your friend and you're talking to each other, I don't expect that somebody from Sony is going to be listening in on the conversation, because that's just a privacy issue. Glitchy update. It's so damn glitchy. My friends list won't load. So many people's friends list won't load. And before I joined the Spec Ops game on Modern Warfare, I was in a party with one of my friends on PlayStation. We tried to play with one of our friends on Xbox through crossplay, and I can't even leave the damn PlayStation party because every single time I try to leave the party, it freezes me on the screen, and I have to press the PlayStation button to get out of it. I can't even access my friends list. The whole update is just a glitchy mess. It has a privacy issues. Sony's now listening in on your parties. Blocked users can now join your parties. You can't make public or private parties anymore. You gotta do it through the whole message thing. They took out Play Together. The whole update is just an epic fail, a disaster. It has so many things wrong with it. It's one of the worst updates, probably the worst update that I've ever seen on PlayStation. Hopefully Sony deletes this update to get it under control and they return everything to the previous state. But let me know what you guys think down below of this whole situation. If you guys enjoyed my video, drop a like. And if you're new to my channel and you want to subscribe, I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care, everyone.